Hello everyone, it's Roomate. I'm back here again to play some more Timeless. Today, I'm actually going to be playing a meta deck. I know I've been posting a lot of brews, but I do like getting a taste of the meta and playing the meta every once in a while. So I'm playing a pretty standard Primeval Titan deck. I just searched one up online basically, and that's a deck list. And this deck is really straightforward. You're playing your ramp spells, and you're playing Primeval Titan to get your Field of the Deads to make tokens and kill your opponents. For consistency, Once Upon a Time, Sylvan Scrying to go get Castle Gambriggs to ramp you. Archer's Charm, Ramp Spell, or another Primeval Titan. In natural order, this is the same thing, Ramp Spell or another Primeval Titan. You can also go get a couple other big fatties. Mana base, bunch of different lands, mono green, just really clean deck. Now, why I wanted to play this deck in the new format is because I think it got one of the most important upgrades out of any of the meta decks in the format. With the card Force of Vigor, the sideboard bug still hasn't been fixed because it's a small indie company. So I'll just bring the card out, Force of Vigor. And 4 mana, destroy up to 2 target artifacts and or enchantments. And if it's not your turn, you can pitch a green spell and play it for free. Now this card's really important for this deck because I did not think Titan was well positioned before Outlaws of Thunder Junction because of Show and Tell and Blood Moon being everywhere. And 0 mana interaction for Show and Tell and Blood Moon is huge for this deck. So that's why I really like the OTJ upgrades, and I want to see how well positioned it actually becomes with Force of Vigor. The rest of the sideboard, Get Lost, just good removal spell. Rule of Law, also for Show and Tell, and also for the Storm decks. Tranquil Throwback is a green interactive creature that you can tutor because you can basically kicker it to do life gain, destroy an artifact or enchantment, or exile a graveyard. Veil of Summer, extra interaction, and 1 Weather the Storm because I want to be good against burn. So that's the deck. I'm going to hop into some matches and see how. Hello everyone, and welcome to round 1. I'm playing against Swindy. And this hand is kind of like, it looks really good. You have natural order and double Primeval Titan. You only have 1 ramp spell, and it's not guaranteed to get you up to these cards. But with this much like gas, I think it's worth a keep. You have a turn 1 ramp spell into a turn 3 natural order, and then just if you resolve that to go get 1 Primeval Titan, you just have Titan. So I think this is fine. Though it's not great. So that's the 4th mana, which is good, but if this is an unfair deck, then I can be in a lot of trouble already. So I'm gonna put the tap land in on green and pass. So the only deck that plays Sunken Citadel and Kami is Titan, so they know what we're on. Mobile Field, Island. It's either Mill and no companion. It's either Mill or Show and Tell. My 2 first thoughts. It's probably Show and Tell. Which, it's not Show and Tell. Show and Tell does not play Snapcasting Age. Do I want a Bajuka block? I don't think so. I think just playing a fetch, attacking. I can fetch up a Surveil land just to try and make sure I hit a good draw. Fatal Push, that's good against natural order, obviously, but it's fine. I don't mind 1 Fatal Push. If it's a control deck, then just like me hitting my land drops is going to be really hard for them to beat. So we're gonna go get a Surveil land. Field of the Dead, we'll keep that. Like I said, I just need to hit my land drops. Pajuka Bog, eat your graveyard. And yeah, pass. So next turn, I can play Windswept Heath and fetch a tap land, or I can play Primeval or Field of the Dead to guarantee 6 mana on turn 5, which is probably what I'm just gonna do. The only other card, oh, that's a big fatty. So I have to hope they don't have a counter spell. Like, if they go Brazen Borrower, counterspell, like I can be in a lot of trouble because they're on a 3-turn clock. And now those were 2 really bad draws. So if they have a counterspell, I'm probably like if they have 2 counterspells, I'm probably just dead. So, yep. Yeah, I'm probably just dead. They're drawing a card, so my only out is Cavernous Souls. That is not a Cavernous Souls. So I am just dead on board. Yeah. That was kind of a crummy draw, but I get Veil of Summers, which are really good. And I don't know what to take out. How many lands am I on? 30 lands. I want to take out a land. Yeah, I can take out one Sunken Citadel. And I want Sylvan Scrying. I think it's just a couple Once Upon a Times. And this seems actually it's gonna be 2 natural order. They have a ton of interaction, so natural order gets a lot worse when your opponent's playing interaction. It's really easy to interact with. It gets counterspelled. You can just remove all the creatures. That is always an option. So Veil of Summer is just a good card against a Dimir deck. So we'll see how this does. Hey first. This hand is really slow and does nothing, so yeah, this hand's fine. It's also pretty slow, but I actually have like good cards. So this is gonna just be a turn 2 Grazer, play 2 lands. Thoughtseize. It's gotta be the natural order. That's the only piece of gas I have in hand. Sylvan Scrying. Okay. They have to have something for this natural order. Cavern of Souls. Name a giant. I think they have a counter spell. Like, there's no way they don't take natural order if they don't have a counter spell. So, I'm just gonna pass. And hope to find a Titan. Oh, master. Kami. I'm going to cycle Kami. I just want to hit land drops so I can, if I draw a Veil, I can natural order. So, I'm not really afraid of their cards. That's fine. I walked. Ooh, that's not a good draw. I'm just gonna pass. No attacks. Okay. Brainstorm. Yeah, I'm a Titan away from doing something. The only problem is I have so many duplicate lands that Feel Dead is not turned on, so that's scary. No rocks. And pass. There's another Brazen Ball? No, just a shark. So I can go get a Surveil Land. I'm on a 3-turn clock, so I could just try and get a gate, but I'm just gonna get the Surveil Land. Of course, that would have been a good draw. Not a Westvale app. Yeah, they definitely have a counter spell, so I think I'm just in trouble. We can put something on top of Mystic Sanctuary. I do have to chump. Give myself 2 more turns. It's a beast. I can actually play this and still hold up a natural order, which is kind of funny, but I don't think it matters. Yeah, let's see. Mana Drain. And if they just have a second counter spell, then I'm just dead. Yep, it happens. They had a fast clock and a bunch of counter spells, so. Alright, I'll be back for round 2. Hello everyone, I'm back for round 3 technically, but my last opponent didn't play anything, so round 3, but it's really going to be round 2 in this video. And I'm playing against Cat. And I don't really have a payoff, but I have a Primeval Titan, a Sylvan Scrying, and a Kami, so I'm going to keep against a Gigantha. So Zoo or Jund are my first 2 thoughts. And if they get a white land, then it's black, Deathrite. This could very well be Jund. Pass. My turn. Field of the Dead. Okay. None of this is gas, so we're just going to take an Arboreal Grazer. Play that. I'm going to put a Field of the Dead into play. So, let's see, do they have a fast Blood Moon? They very well could, but I have a Sylvan Scrying for a Blood Moon. Oh no, it's Zoo. Never mind. Okay. Wow, okay. So I'm going to Sylvan Scrying for a Sunken Citadel. Put a Sunken Citadel into play. Okay. No attacks. Let me see. How much mana do I have next turn? I have 7 mana. Yeah, take 8. I know. I'm in this weird spot where I'm just trying to cross the hoof to cheese him out. What do I want? Tribal Flames. Archdruid's Shrine. Huh. do I do? So I think I have the chump block. That looks like a counter spell. So I think if I am on chump blocking duty, do I tutor land? This can't let me gain any life. Because I only have 7 mana. So I'm in this like awkward spot where I can only do one of these, and I think he has a counter spell. Let's see. Oh, let's do this. Let's go put a colony garden onto the battlefield. No. And I'm dead. Yeah. Primeval Titan still doesn't do it? No. Yeah, I'm just dead. That's unfortunate. Yep. Craterhoof, if I had, yeah. Yep. Okay, zoo. I just want. Do I want anything else here? No, I don't want anything against zoo. It's like, do I want Get Lost? Not really. Like, yeah, they're just trying to play a fast claw. I'm gonna play first. I need a 3rd land, and this Titan is kind of dead. I don't want to. Okay, much better hand. Keep 7. Yeah. I have a Sylvan Scrying, so that can go and get me my next land drop. So can't Kami. Kami can discard it into a land, but actually drawing a land would be perfect. That is not drawing a land, so it's definitely sucking Citadel. Green. No attacks. Next turn, discard this, get 2 4s, Arboreal Grazer, so I have 2 4s in play. I'm not blocking. Oh. Dang. Forest. No attacks. Let me see. Want them to tap out. So I can resolve a natural order. Breakout. Okay, they don't have blue mana, so they have a ton of damage. I think I have to jump block one. This goes to 7. Yeah. No! No! No, that kills me. Oh. No. I do this, and I just don't have enough mana, so I'm dead on board. Ah. I need to chump block because they're a burn deck, and they guess that is on natural order. Well, I am 0-2 with this deck, so Hi, I'm here for round 3, and I'm playing against Purple Blood. Yeah, this hand can go find a Primeval Titan and ramp into it, so... Ooh, something's in it now. Nice. Smith, green, pass. Black, no companion. Oh. Orwin revealed. And they mulliganed. This might be show and tell. Yeah. We'll get breeding pool. I think this is show and tell. So show and tell. Let me see. That is surprisingly a good draw against show and tell, because it means if they cast show and tell, I get a trigger on the stack, so they can't cast Atroxa or a second Omniscience. So yeah, I'm just gonna pass. No attacks in turn, and I have 3 pieces of interaction up, which is exactly where I want to be against show and tell. And if they don't cast anything, then I just get to go find a land. So, right? Yeah, I just go and find Temple Garden, pay 2 life, and yeah, I go get Castle Gambreak. Just need the ramp. Castle Gambreak. No, that archer is strong. Okay, pass. So now I have 2 pieces of interaction, so they can't even Born Upon the Winds on top of it. So I think I'm in a good spot. Surprisingly, I can show and tell. I drew all my artifact and enchantment removal. I don't have a clock right now, but I can win over top, or I can interact over top of them trying to win. So let's see. If they show and tell, their Thoughtseize doesn't even protect their combo, because I'm guaranteed double interaction, which is good. So let's see if they show and tell. And show and tell gives me a clock with critter. Yep. Okay, so hold control. Resolves. We're gonna put in a critter. Yep. So 1 mana Pizeshu because of Sunken Ruin. Yeah. Okay. Resolves. If they Born Upon the Winds, I got Archer's Charm. Shared Summons. Yeah, I'm just gonna exile this. Solomons ones, I'm sure. Show and tell fit. I don't care about the final push. Show and tell's good. But let's see if they can take 2 lands. I'm gonna try and get them. Ooh, they took 2 lands. Nice. That's really good for me. Orcish Spellmaster, sure. This is a weird show and tell list. Okay. So I don't get lands. I know 2 show and tells are gone, so let's see what they get. And they don't get a land off Pacheshu. Troxa Hullbreaker, sure. Pass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this gets me to 6. It gets me to 7. Okay. Oh, this doesn't trample. Yeah. I'm just gonna exile their graveyard, flip the Chupa, and be on the Field of Dead Clock. End turn. And if they have the third show and tell, they have a third show and tell. They don't have a Mystic Sanctuary target. Well, we're in the field, sure. Yeah, we're going to get the gate. I probably want to draw a card here. No, undo. Oh. Let's see, what do we find? We don't find anything. Cavern missiles. Play Cavern. Giant. Next, all attack. He chumps, or they chump. And is there any card I want to try and hit off a tutor spell? No, because I only have 2 mana up, so yeah. I just have to pass and hope they don't kill me. If they do kill me, they kill me. Pass, my turn. Okay, I think that means I'm good. Tommy doesn't do much. So, let's see. Mana Drain. They are at 1. Playland. Oh, I guess they have Halberd before mana up. The Mana Drain. But they're still dead on board if we do that. Okay. So this is just show and tell with a bunch of creatures in it? Okay. Yeah, a little more Force of Vigor. Yeah, my sideboard for this matchup. I don't think I need Crater Hoof in this matchup. Do need to cut some cards. Cavern actually proved its importance. This is not a blast out matchup. And yeah, putting this in off a show and tell is pretty good. I think it's Once Upon a Time, a Sylvan Sky, and West Vale, like Archer Charm, extra, like, I want these cards. Actually, yeah, get the Force of Vigor. Maybe Titan's just like worse than Force of Vigor. Yeah, I think it might be. Okay, we'll try playing this. So, Force of Vigor lets me be way more proactive. His hand does nothing. Yeah, his hand just straight does nothing, so I have fun with it. Okay, this hand does something. Put the second Grazer away. This hand might be too slow, but I have to keep it. Try and hope to draw a Force of Vigor or just a fast play. That is a Thoughtseize. Yeah, Once Upon a Time. With Sheishu. You know what? Yeah. This issue's really good. They take Primeval Titan, I think. I can always take Grazer, but I do have a turn 3 Titan. No, turn 4 Titan. Actually, yeah. So I'm gonna play this. Sunken Citadel. Interesting. Oh, it's the card I was gonna tutor. So I'm gonna hold this up. And I'm gonna hold up Beseju. And obviously Sunken Citadel lets Beseju be channeled for basically one land, so it lets me still be proactive. If they try and win, which they could, obviously double show and tell. It's not where I want to be. Or double omniscience is not a good spot. If they just put an Atrox onto the stack after an omniscience, I'm in trouble, but I think this is about as good as it gets. Just hold up the Beseju and hope to not die. Yes. Okay. Cavern of Souls. So I want to Sylvan Scry. I don't think they're gonna counter this, and I want to get a card with an ETB that I can put on the stack on top of a show and tell. So the question is Bojuka Bog or Call Me Guard? Yeah, I think it's just Bojuka Bog, and then I play Windswept Heath and I pass. This lets me Surveil at the end of the turn. If they show and tell, I get to put the Bojuka Bog in, they're gonna dig the time. That's fine. Thoughtseize, counterspells, like none of that matters. They know I have the Beseju, so obviously if they just go for a show and tell Atroxa, I'm in trouble, but if they go show and tell Omniscience, I'm in a good spot. The 16 sharing that could take the time, sure. Okay. I do wish I had a clock. Lush Portico. Field of the Dead. I need an actual spell. That's an actual spell. Okay. No attacks. Let's see. Monitor. Sure. Pass. And need to find Primeval Titan. I have a mana drain. I need one more mana. That's unfortunate. Yeah. Like this one mana actually is the difference. If that was an untapped mana, I was golden. But it wasn't, so. And they get a sculpt the perfect hand because I didn't put a clock on them. But we'll see. We'll see. I do get a flash in Primeval Titan in response to a show and tell. It doesn't really do anything. I don't have any lands to use to beat a show and tell. But they get to go put in a Troxa into play. And I don't have a way of going over top of the Troxa. Especially because I only have 5 land names. They would not put in a Troxa in the play. I'm going to channel. See, do I have the Born Upon the Wind? Hulbert for more. Okay. That is fine. Oh, they just get a Bowmaster loop? Okay. So, yeah, they do just get a 1 on top. Okay. Yeah. I like my sideboard plan. But I just didn't have a clock back in. I'm trying to avoid the O3. Play first. Oh! I need a creature. Ugh. I think this thing's like so good though. That like 1 creature and I just like destroy this deck with Rule of Law. So 1 creature is all I need. And I have a bunch of outs for it. So Lush Portico. Creature. Sylvan Scrying is actually a creature. Believe it or not. Call Me Garden. Okay. Okay. Hopefully they can't win on top. Come on to their shore. My turn. Primeval Titan. That's fine. Untapped land is what I really want. Thoughtseize. Sure. I think they have to take Rule of Law. Untapped land. Please untap land. If not, I'm playing Rule of Law. I'm just slamming that. Untap land. Please. Please, please, please. Huh. Okay, probably just dead then. No attacks. Yep. Use Primeval Titan into Force of Vigor is probably not good enough. Because they're gonna win at instant speed. So yep. Bowmaster. Sure. It's weird. I mean, they know I have 2 natural ones, but I also have the card Primeval Titan. That I can cast. Okay. Cast a Primeval Titan. Do they have a... Nope. I only have 4 land names, which stinks, but it's Bajuka Ball and first Kilo event. Yeah, Bajuka Ball on the first field. Okay. Exile their graveyard. It's probably Digby Time. No. We died on it too. Sure. Oh, Digby Time and the Demonic Tutor. Yeah, they're just gonna win on top of my interaction. Can't do anything about that. If they do that, if they try and win on top, I think I have to wait for the Hullbreaker Horror to go on this deck. Primeval Titan. And sure. Okay, that attacks. Take action. Fielded. Less bad. I fetch land, and they have to win. See if they can. They might just hard cash Omniscience. Resolves. I just have to wait till the Hullbreaker is on the stack. Sure. Sure. Or when revealed. Let's get the beat. I have to have Hullbreaker in hand. Is it good enough? Probably not. Nope. Yeah, I'm dead. Didn't have a fast enough clock. Went 03. Yep. Okay. That's still me. I'm dead. And I went 0-3. I'll be back for the wrap up. Already, I'm here with the wrap up. I went 0-3 with this deck. It really got tranced by a counterspell deck. I got tranced by a zoo deck, and I got tranced by Show and Tell. So I don't know how good Primeval Titan is at the moment. Even when I interacted with Show and Tell, they still just won on top of me. So yeah, I don't know how good this deck is, but let me know in the comments if you think this deck is still playable or if it's fallen out of the meta. Thanks for watching.